Hello everybody and welcome to the Graveyard Shift. Tonight we are going to be playing some more Tavern Talk. Hello Agua, good to see you here tonight. We'll go ahead and jump on over so we can get started and get as much done as possible. There we go. Alright, I've been good. How have you been? I've had a good... yesterday was fine, today was okay. Hopefully the rest of the week will be good compared to today. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Good. Alright, here we go. Rhea is back, and she appears to be covered in dirt and grunge, maybe? Innkeep. Rhea. You got any new lines for me? Oh, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Everything will be... I'll make sure that this all gets posted, so you can rewatch it later. And when you come back, I can catch you up on anything that happened. Perhaps, but I'll only trade them for new ones of your own. Huh. Make me a drink. I had a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. You need some stamina first. What I need is some defense to ward off your questions. I'll go check if I serve that. Alright, sounds to me... I'll move this speaker out of the way because I can't see. Need another defense drink. A Frosted Lagoon. Alright, let's get to mixing our drinks. 3 parts defense. 1 part strength. And 1 part charisma. There we go. Frosted Lagoon for our dwarven friend. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeeper at bay. Who says you're my favorite? I might be after this drink. Fair enough. You're climbing up there. I'm very happy to hear that. Now I've got a question for ye. You think you can handle that? I'll try my very best, Mrs. Frostgrip. Miss. My bad. Miss Frostgrip. I just thought, since you're such a catch... Keep it to yourself. Alright. Is Kyle here? I was looking for him around town, but not a single lad or lassie has seen him. Thought maybe he got crushed by a fallen star. Worried? No. I see. I think he should be waking up right about now. You're back just in time, Agua. Kyle just got here. Rhea! There he is. Oh, I missed you so terribly. I thought you had died, or worse, abandoned me. I thought the terrible fathoms of time had taken a new friend from me yet again. I'm fine. Are you sure? Can you see her too, Innkeep? Yes, very much so. She's not a ghost. By the dragons! So she's not a dream nor a fragment of the past! I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. Would you like to see the gift I bought you? Gift? When I was at the market all by myself, missing you terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. I'll help you put them on. Wait. Are those suns?
Yes, because your friendship lights up my undead life. What do you think?
I like them. They match me other jewelry, and the craftsmanship is decent.
You mentioned you like leatherback clasps.
I do like them. When did I say that?
Not sure. At some point, or maybe I dreamed it? That is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had the strangest dream about the stars falling down the other day. They crashed onto Gaia like a rain of fire, or beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. Anyhow, Rhea, where did your slime go?
It was washed away by the falling stars. The rain of falling stars.
Oh. So the empty night sky wasn't a dream?
No. Guess Cassiopeia couldn't carry it all anymore or something.
Incredible. So it wasn't one of your strange drinks, Innkeep? Does that mean I can drink another one without a vision of falling firmaments again?
Worth a try.
Then I would like to try. Preferably something that will make me strong enough to lift a star. Just in case I would like to.
I'll see what I can do. Alright. Another Southern Brawler for our friend Kyle. Not only is it his favorite color, it's also the drink order he requested. Alright. There we go. Ta-da! Southern Brawler. Here, my best attempt at supporting your star-lifting career.
Oh, this is delicious! Do you think a molten star would taste like this?
No.
Perhaps.
So, what do you two think about that star rain? It was very bothersome. I had to look for shelter on my way back from the Rockwell cliffs. They better hurry and clean it all up. You've got somewhere to be? Still have to get the vampire to Baruvia before I can get me hands on that gold.
Who?
Ye.
Oh, splendid! I haven't been in Baruvia in quite some time. I cannot wait to see it again.
But until then, I can search for other materials. Better ones, even. That isn't gonna happen by sitting around.
Are you collecting loot for your dragon horde?
What? No. In what world do I look like a dragon to ye?
They are masters of disguise. What about you, Innkeep?
Am I a dragon?
You are?
No, I'm afraid I'm not.
But you smell so primordial.
Well, okay, what does that mean? Thank you. If you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials for? Decorations, ingredients? Don't ye worry, I'm not trying to steal business away from ye. They're for crafting.
Like for friendship bracelets?
No, for weapons.
You're going to war? But I just got you back!
I'm not going to war. Won't see me fighting for anyone but myself. Are you a blacksmith then? I am, and I'm looking for the right material to smash the next Ore Heart competition. I'm going to travel all the way to the Caves of Ur for that one.
That's so far. Can I come with you?
Kyle, you're going with her. That sounds very exciting. I hope you'll come back to show off your creation once you've won. I'll think about it. How are you feeling about the stars having relocated, Kyle?
It's fascinating.
You think so?
Yes. Now that I know it was not a dream, the implications are dazzling. Yesterday, when I was looking out into the night, I could see nothing but darkness. But then, as I stared at the sedating nothingness, I could see an astral hairfish hopping across the sky. Its sparkling tail left a gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest for the impending sunrise. With the light of the stars blinding me, I would have never been able to see such a spectacle.
And you still thought you were dreaming?
I thought the stars had just gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. I would love to know how they're doing on Earth. They must be enjoying the new atmosphere.
Possibly.
Speaking of exciting, have you had a chance to take a peek at that letter of yours, innkeeper?
I'm afraid not.
Either way, how exciting. You know, this world never ceases to amaze me with its natural wonders.
Ah.
This was by no means a natural wonder.
Welcome back, Miss Anwar. Who are you? The Wonder Police?
I'm Alethea Anwar, High Cleric of the Aperture and the Chosen of Our Lady of the Endless Light. And I have returned to this establishment to investigate the tragedy of the Starfall.
Not one of those protagonist types.
Innkeeper, I am happy to see that you were able to collect more information for my research. I am grateful for your help in these trying times.
At your service, miss.
What are these times trying? Me and the wonderful people of Asteria. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly.
I guess it's empty every time of the day now, actually.
How does that not worry anyone?
We have other things to worry about. And if these sorts of things stopped happening, this babbler would be out of a job.
Indeed. I find it very exciting. That is somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire?
What else would he be?
I am indeed. That is also very exciting. Do you have any affiliation with Marrow Castle? What is a castle?
Why are you asking?
While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy temperament. Or rather, I came across his hands in my pockets, attempting to steal my most precious spell components. Luckily for him, I am not a very vengeful person, and I believe in the redemptive power of second chances. And an effort, and he did make an effort not to steal from me again.
Very wise. Did he travel with you?
No, we went our separate ways. I believe he wanted to be alone after narrowly escaping an encounter with a horrid vampire.
Horrid vampire? They must have been very hungry.
As they tend to be.
Only if they're not eating responsibly. Who did you say you encountered again, Miss Alethea?
A roguish wind echo.
Ah, yes, a windy aftertaste is hard to resist, and primordial blood is a delicious luxury. Speaking of which, innkeep... No.
Are you from the primordial sea?
Not in the slightest, but my blood would taste delicious if I was willing to share it.
I see.
What about your blood, Miss Alethea?
Are you out of your mind? Propositioning a holy woman for her blood?
Well, you've got a lot of it, fair question.
And I need all of it to keep up my strength against the looming evils of this world. Without me, who would even care enough to investigate this whole mess? After all, none of you seem to care. Besides, a taste of my blood would probably reduce you to ashes.
I like your unwavering sense of self-importance.
Thank you. I like your earrings.
Thanks. So, what are your next steps for saving us citizens?
Well, your rumors are all over the place, which is good. That means there is a lot to look into. Still, I would have appreciated a bit more organization.
My bad.
I will start my investigation in Zenith and Themis, have a closer look at the wreckage caused. Maybe examine the rubble more closely. Perhaps it harbors hidden clues. Once I have found out what is going on, I will put a stop to it.
The stars have already fallen, lassie. Not a lot you can do for them.
And I will make sure nothing like this can ever happen again. Perhaps Cassiopeia can even be healed. It is imperative for the order of this world that she herself does not fall.
Couldn't agree more. I know you've got this under control, Miss Anwar, but how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a long investigation ahead of you, after all.
If you're offering, thank you kindly.
What can I get you?
It depends on the approach I decide to take with this. I could focus on the investigative aspect, really dig my heels into connecting the threads. Analyze the situation, find hidden clues, speak to the locals and those affected. Of course, I would have to do so strategically. Without the right approach, this plan would fall apart. And perhaps I would even need to inspire bravery in others to care about my cause. On the other hand, who knows who caused this? If I focus too much on theory, I may not be in the right condition to fight whomever I encounter.
But you will be able to talk to them. That's always much more entertaining.
Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such a case, I should be able to properly defend myself, especially if something similar should threaten to occur again. I need to be prepared for even the worst case scenario.
I could offer you some Phoenix chilies. Who knows what you will encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance.
Sounds reasonable. So either it's the right balance between intelligence and inspiration, or the ultimate fireproof self-defense. I am not yet certain which path I should walk.
You should trust the innkeeper with it. He always has the most wonderful solutions.
Just this once I shall.
I'll make sure not to disappoint. Alright, Agua, what do you think? Should she, be prepared for investigation and talking? Or should she be prepared for the possibility of a fight? Let's see what our recipes have for suggestions as well. Okay. What say you, Agua? Because I think we're gonna need an infusion either way. We have a decision to make, Agua. Should we prepare? Yes, we should. We need to either prepare Elithea for to investigate. We either need to prepare her to investigate and talk to people, or prepare her for a possible fight. She's gonna look into the star falling. Possible fight? Okay. Then I need chilies. And then defense. So we already have, so we just need 2 portions defense. We got our 1 portion strength and 1 portion charisma. There we go.
Frosted Lagoon with a fireproof infusion. You never know what you may encounter. I think it's best to be prepared for the worst.
Precisely. I do believe the best in people, but some are a lost cause. That being said, your drinks are certainly powerful. I can feel the phoenix chilies burning in my veins. Not to mention that I feel ready to take any hit, no matter how vicious the creature. Like the scales of the dragons, your drinks shall protect me.
That they shall.
I think I'll begin my investigation at the fallen West Gate.
It fell?
It exploded when a star landed on it. Since then, it has drawn the presence of bandits as well as less humanoid evil. Perhaps I can find some answers in all that chaos.
Best of luck.
Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars, are they still intact?
They crashed into the ground, so no. They are not intact.
Were they pulverized?
Not fully, no.
Would you say that fallen stars make for an interesting type of material?
For what?
Yes. They would certainly be rare.
Need any help on that holy mission of yours? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Could give you some insights on those impact conditions.
I can't say I'm an expert in geology. Sure, I would very much appreciate your assistance.
Great, then I'm in.
Me too.
Do you know about geology as well? Or astronomy, perhaps?
I know about astrology. And this all sounds so very exciting. I've been terribly bored waiting for Rhea to come back. This will greatly aid me on the mission of curing my boredom.
Well, I do like to help.
That is very kind of you.
I know.
You don't have to come along.
Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crushed you? I need to stay close by so I can catch it.
I don't think you could...
The stars already fell, Kyle. Done deal.
What about the ones in the primordial sea? What if it floods us with all of its mirrored stars?
Unlikely.
I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm going on this adventure with you, and with you, Miss Ilithia.
Great.
Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let us not waste any more time. Thank you for your aid, Innkeep. I shall return with conclusions and perhaps even mended firmaments.
I'm looking forward to hearing of your heroic deeds. How exciting!
Wish me luck.
Good luck. I hope you find suitable material.
Me too.
Yes, I like doing... Oh, look! A kitty! Hello?
Hello! I would like your finest drink, please.
Drink, you say? What do you have in mind, Miss...
Melina, but Melly is fine. It's short for Melina.
I see. Well then, Melly, what kind of drink would you like?
Something tasty. Something that will give me new fun ideas. Oh, and some Thunder Sage. I don't have any money, but I've got something to barter for the drink.
You don't need to pay.
But I want to. It doesn't feel right otherwise.
Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? Oh, thank you very much. Oh, a new infusion. Golden Feather. Golden feathers come from the speedy golden loons who molt their feathers every spring. They can be found near every major lakeside. Adds haste. A little haste makes any adventure inhumanly fast. Great for reaching long-distance locations and escaping every fight unharmed. Right. Oh, we've got some new stuff. Ah, Melly. Melly's a cat bukakin, I guess. 10. She, her.
detective class. Interesting. From Zenith, Chaotic Good, and Star Arcana. Interesting. That she's got Star Arcana. Right, okay. Alethea just took the Archon. Well, maybe she doesn't like fish. Not every cat likes fish. Let's see here. Amber Isles. The Amber Isles are a group of islands to the south below the Gulf of Fog. They consist of the island of Dalwell, the Copper Archipelago, Morlia, and Niverduff in the south. The climate on these islands is very warm, allowing for lush forests and sprawling flower fields, not to mention gorgeous waterfalls. The title Amber Isles comes from their golden orange trees, excuse me, that reflect a warm, gentle light when approached from the horizon. That's where they went to go check out stuff for the Starfall. Interesting. Okay. Fairweather, since Dalwell was never officially conquered by the Republic nor the Magocracy, they currently both strongly believe it to be their territory. This means they cannot agree on a name, either Dalwell or the Abandoned Isles. It is quite the heated topic of debate. Recently, various fey creatures have made their way through the Avalon portal on Dalwell and have found a home on its strange shores. To make things more complicated, they now also stake claim to Dalwell. Their settlement, called Fairweather, is built inside and around the Horizon Tree, a giant sequoia tree that the portal to Avalon had opened inside of. Niverduff. The southern island of Niverduff has, for quite some time now, been an alleged defensive military outpost of the Magocracy. Niverduff is not densely populated, with only a couple of military camps and fortresses occupying it. The Magocracy is located on a different continent in the tropical southwest. Over the centuries, they have expanded more and more towards Fisoa, but are on neutral terms with the Republic for now, despite the rumors of their High Council of Mages itching for expansion. Morlia. Upon the secluded island of Morlia stands a mystical, enormous wizard tower that defies the bounds of conventional architecture. Its silhouette pierces the skies with an eerie elegance, almost looking like a beyond mortal construction. There are tales of a wizard residing in the wizard tower, which seems like a natural conclusion to draw. Few dare to tread upon Morlia's beaches, fearing to disturb the potential spellcaster. Maybe if they did, we'd actually know more about them. Yes, keep spray bottle on hand just in case. Copper Archipelago. The Copper Archipelago is quite the mysterious location. Since it borders the Sea of Fog, its islands are usually covered in dense fog. Shocking. Making travel extremely dangerous and inaccessible to most. This, along with changes in tides and winds, makes it difficult to escape once anyone has made it to their coasts. It seems to be full of the same orange and golden flora the other islands of the Amber Isles are, but because of the fog, their shimmer is usually more dull during sunsets. It's due to this muted phenomenon that the area received the name the Copper Archipelago, though some people claim it's because of the large copper mines on the island instead. This is entirely untrue and simply a hoax that some city folks came up with. Interesting. Okay. Oh, thank you very much.
Now I can accept a drink.
Very well. Let me see what I can do. I'm not sure if our little friend... okay. So they want... I think it's the Sparkling Nebula that they're looking for. I think. Yeah, it's going to be the Sparkling Nebula, which we have not made yet. The Sparkling Nebula, the distilled flavor of the cosmos. The Sparkling Nebula fizzes on your tongue and rewires your synapses, inspiring great ideas and even greater stories. Storytellers and scholars alike can broaden their horizons with this taste of the stars. My brain wants to tell me that this is grape soda flavor. I know, it's already been such a long time. We've still got another hour. We've still got another hour of playtime.
Okay, let's see here. We need 3 portions of intelligence and 2 portions charisma. For a sparkling nebula. Ooh, wow, so sparkly. Got the achievement, wow, so sparkly. If only I could do that. I would love nothing more than to stream for my job. I just unfortunately cannot. Some new fun and sweet ideas coming right up.
This is perfect! I'm already feeling the energy for new hijinks running through my veins. Thank you. This is a really nice tavern. I think I'm going to hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar?
No, he's quite antsy when he hasn't been fed. I'd worry for your hands.
Okay.
Oh, he's back! Oh boy. I heard it didn't go so well for you, guy. Oh, Zephyr. Almost didn't see you there.
I suppose I am as stealthy as a knight. No, as the knight. I meant as the knight.
Sounds like you need a drink.
Desperately. One that will help me remember words. I've been quiet for so many hours. I think I've forgotten how to speak.
That explains why you're communicating telepathically right now.
We are?
No!
Who the are you?
Was I too stealthy for you?
No.
Let's get you a drink so you stop cursing at the child.
Detective! Stop cursing at the detective.
Yes, of course. Though my drinks don't come cheap.
How much?
I'll trade you one for a trinket.
One of those.
One of those.
What if I didn't find one?
Are you trying to tell me you made it all the way through a castle without stealing a single thing?
Here, thought the place might like it.
Look, a cool clock in the corner! My chat's in the way. Let me turn off the chat. Where is it? There. Ta-da! In the corner!
Oh.
Well, my tavern tells me it thinks it's beautiful. I like it. I think it's cool. But it is wondering what it might be. It's a clock. It's a pendulum clock.
Thought it was smarter than that. Does the tavern want to guess what it is?
I'm gonna go with frying pan.
You're not even remotely close.
But he is right. That part looks like a handle.
That's the pendulum.
Do you think if you fried eggs in this pan, they would take a bat-like shape?
I really doubt it. It was a wall clock, adorned with hungry bats. One creature of the night telling time to another.
A very inaccurate wall clock, it seems. It's nowhere near midnight.
Its hands seem to have gotten stuck just before midnight for an eternity. Or at least since I found it. Will this do, or will I have to pull another heist?
This will do just fine.
Good.
And because I'm someone that always keeps... accidentally left that coding mistake in. His promises, I shall now prepare a drink for you. One moment, let's see if I have something that will make you more polite towards local detectives. Alright, let's see what we mean by polite. Got it. we haven't made a Sunny Breeze yet. Let's go ahead and make one of those. The Sunny Breeze, the delicious Sunny Breeze will melt your tensions and blow away your stresses, leading to enhanced charm, focus, and reflexes. It tastes like a pleasant wind flowing through the woods on a warm summer day, very popular among bards and rangers. We'll go ahead and make one of those. All right, 3 portions charisma. 1 portion dexterity. And 1 portion... Yes? Wait. Wait a minute. Okay, that's not right. Undo, here. Right. Okay, so it might just be 2 portions intelligence. Got it. Okay. Alright, sorry. Make that again. Whoops. There we go. 3 portions charisma, 2 portions intelligence. Is that right? What's going on here? Let me take a look here. Something seems to be occurring. What am I having trouble with here? What am I missing? Oh, does it need that feather thing? Maybe? No? Wait, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So, 1, 2, and then 3 servings. This. There we go. There! A Sunny Breeze. There we go. Got it. It appears the Sunny Breeze requires the feather in it. Politely, a drink. Did I accentuate the right notes? Sure did. You should consider becoming a musician. I'm happy where I'm at now, thanks.
Now, will you be polite and tell me what happened?
No.
Why not?
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Melina, but you can call me Melly.
No thanks.
So, what else did you steal? Castles have many things, I've heard.
Nothing. Shouldn't you be at school? It's nighttime.
I don't go to school. I'm already smart enough.
Your parents agree with that?
My parents are dead. And they didn't come back as ghosts to tell me to go to school. So it can't be that important.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. It's already been this many years since they died. Just kidding. I can count. It's been 7 years. So it was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved their murder, so it's okay.
Did you avenge them?
No, they got eaten by zombies. And the zombies got eaten by a T-Rex. Not a lot left to avenge.
That makes sense. It does. A classic adventurer's tale.
Right? I basically speedrun my origin story. I've got dead parents as my motivation, and a detective career to make sure I can help other people.
You're like Batman! Because people didn't help you?
Exactly. But it's okay. It made me into the adventurer I am today. And I like who I am.
Doesn't it make you sad?
No? What's your origin story?
Yes, Zephyr, what is your origin story? It is far too dark for your young mind to handle. Best you don't know.
Okay, what's your name?
Blaze.
But he just called you Zephyr.
It's my middle name.
Okay, I'll respect your fake name, but only if you tell me what castle you stole the innkeeper a clock from.
Fine. It was Marrow Castle. I was on a dangerous quest to steal the precious cape from a murderous vampire.
Did she kill you?
Obviously not.
Not so murderous, then.
She would have if she had caught me.
So she didn't?
No, I managed to complete the mission undetected. Thanks to the invisibility that took hold of my body, I was able to avoid the cohort of monsters she had put in my path. Only the dragons know what would have happened if they had spotted me, weak and not prepared to fight.
But they didn't.
But they didn't. Even the living gargoyles with their lithic claws at her doors did not sense my presence. I waited until they were mid-argument to sneak through a nearby window that had been left open to grant spiders easy access to the castle.
I heard Miro Castle is very scary. Was it very scary?
Yes.
On a scale from 1 to parents being eaten by a T-Rex, how scary was it?
In the middle, I suppose.
Interesting.
Did you run into any traps?
I was able to spot and avoid them all thanks to my remarkable perceptive gifts. And your help. Anyway, I found the cape in her closet, hung up between ball gowns covered in rubies and diamonds.
Did you take any?
Maybe.
So you're a thief?
Obviously.
Can you teach me how to be a better thief? I want to expand my portfolio.
Why would I do that?
Because I asked nicely?
Forget it.
Oh,
I took the cape along with whatever gemstones I could find when I heard her approaching her chambers. Quickly, I hid among the dressing gowns, holding my breath to avoid making any sound. I thought I made it through when suddenly she opened the closet doors. I was pressed so close to the wall I thought the wood would start vibrating in rhythm with my heartbeat. But she reached right past me, picked out a hat, and returned to her dastardly vampiric activities.
what are vampiric activities?
I don't know, sucking blood, turning into bats, scheming about blood.
Lots of blood stuff, it sounds like.
Indeed. Did you make it out of there easily, Blaze?
I found a secret passageway that led below the pond, through the earth and to the summit of Witch's Peak. Almost scared this strange cleric to death when I regained my visibility. She was ready to ignite me with her golden flames.
That seems harsh for just a little jump scare. Are you sure your fingers stayed in your pockets?
Who can say?
Speaking of sleight of hand, where did you find that clock?
It was sitting in a display case in the middle of a hallway that stretched on forever.
Then how did you know it was in the middle?
I could feel it. The case was locked, but with my expertise, I was able to crack it open in no time. The antique clock stood right in between a ritualistic dagger and a vial of blood. And I thought it strange that it was the only item without a tag, so I took it.
A tag?
She's very organized, labels everything.
Why would you display a vial of blood? Shouldn't it be in her pantry?
Its label described it as blood from the very first vampire, Mike.
Mike, the first vampire. Mike?
Mike. Judging by its position next to such a priceless item, the clock must be worth a fortune.
In that case, thank you again. It will look great in my tavern.
Indeed.
It sounds like you would have been in a lot of trouble if you got caught.
But I wasn't. Thanks to the innkeeper's drink, I not only survived, but also avoided the horror's wrath entirely.
Sounds like a tasty drink.
I would hope so. It seems like the quest was completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a great job.
I'm lucky I survived once more. It's a miracle I made it past so many monstrous creatures without being harmed.
Did you think you might die? When you took the quest, I mean.
It's always a possibility.
Then why would you go?
Death is inevitable. Such is life.
At least you have your cape now.
It's not mine. It belongs to another vampire.
Another vampire?
Yes, it was stolen from him in a lover's quarrel. The clutches of love always ends in cruel tragedy.
But the comedy it takes to get there is worth the ride.
Only for those willing to suffer.
Aren't we all? Speaking of suffering, I'm sure Kyle, that's the long-suffering, very comedic vampire, Melly, would love his cape back. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery?
After the day I've had?
You've done enough hiding for one day, don't you think?
Professional hiding?
Oh, one moment. It appears my little one has woken up. I will be back in just a minute. Okay, we are back. There we go. Apologies, my little one woke up and I had to get her to go back to sleep. Alright. Let's see.
Fine, I'll do a direct delivery. Just this once. Where can I find this Kyle?
Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid a certain cleric with her investigations. I'm sure you'll recognize her.
Not her again. Where are they?
Uncertain. Try looking around Zenith. They can't have gotten far yet.
What are they investigating?
The Star Rain, as far as I know.
That's what I was investigating. We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further, or even find the culprit of this curious incident. Come on, Blaze. We have to go and find them, for your cape and for my notes.
More information on Melly. Let's see here. Melina might be young, but she's already an aspiring detective and probably smarter than quite a few of my customers. She's a sweet and curious kid, despite her parents meeting an early tragic end. It's exceptionally hard not to like her, and it seems not even edgy rogues can resist her charm.
I'm going alone. You do whatever. With you along, I could never stay undetected.
Wait for me. See you soon, innkeeper.
See you soon, Melly. So cute. Alright. Feeding Ondu. Cleaning up. And blowing out the candles. Already had stellar impacts, don't need any fires. Let's see. Part 7. Crossroads of 3. Third of the Astral Moon.
Good morning.
Good morning, Melly. Good morning, Blaze. What have you both been up to today?
Oh, you know, dilly-dallying and such.
It was not dilly-dallying.
He was. It goes well with the brooding.
Sounds like a wonderful morning. Can I offer you both something to drink in these early hours?
Yes, please. Can you make me something smart and sparkly?
Can do. I'm assuming that'll be probably the sparkling nebula again anyway, because it's the smartest drink we've got. Alright. 3 parts intelligence. And then 2 parts charisma. Ta-da! Sparkling nebula for our favorite kitty. A fresh brew of smart sparkles.
Thank you. This is just the right amount of sparkle.
Happy to hear that. Blaze, what can I get you?
Nothing.
Alright. So, has the cape found its way back home yet?
Yes. The vampire was thankful if melancholic. It seems to have awakened memories of old woe.
He seemed pretty excited to me.
He should be. It fits him well.
Almost like it was made for him.
It was very interesting seeing a vampire in person. His fangs were shorter than I thought they would be. I expected them to be the size of a colossal saber-toothed tiger's fangs, but they were much tinier.
A common misconception. Where did you find him?
The fallen West Gate. It was a tragic sight to behold.
It was okay, just a bit crumbly. They can't rebuild it that quickly because giant wildfire badgers keep showing up at night. Apparently, they really like to eat stardust.
Do you know a lot about giant wildfire badgers, Melly?
I do now.
Did you ask one for an interview?
No, they're not very talkative. Alethea gave me a lesson.
After you stalked her for an hour.
I didn't stalk her, I was investigating.
Miss Anwar, the vampire, or the West Gate?
Awesome. I've been hard at work the last few days trying to uncover the mystery of the fallen stars. I was already very excited to get a closer look at the West Gate. But when I saw a vampire traveling with a seasoned dwarf and a seraph cleric, I just knew I'd struck gold. They were clearly investigating the area, just like me. Of course, I wasn't sure whether they would share their findings with me, or how deeply they might have been involved in the conspiracy themselves, so we opted to stay in the shadows. We watched them from the best hiding spots we could find, listening in on their conversations. Unfortunately, they were mostly talking about the quality of different pickaxes. But that didn't stop us from staying vigilant.
Us?
Me and the mysterious and quiet Blaze. He's my new associate.
I'm no such thing.
It's great to see you two working together so closely. You make a great duo.
We are not a duo.
Thank you.
So you weren't able to collect much evidence by eavesdropping?
No, not this time.
Then how did you end up getting zoology lessons?
Yes, so... my stealth may need some work.
That's an understatement. She knocked over every stone we came across. It was a miracle that none of them noticed us.
They must have been struggling with their perception this morning.
Yeah, the giant wildfire badgers sure weren't. She steered 3 of them our way.
That sounds terrifying.
It was. I mean, they were way taller than us and had piercing, flaming eyes and sharp teeth, but it was fine. That's just how investigations go sometimes. Plus, Alethea was there. She saved us. Put herself between us and the monsters. They blasted her with their fire, but it didn't even hurt her one bit. And without taking a single hit, she banished them into the primordial sea. That's where they come from. Did you know that?
I do now.
They also can smell about 800 times better than us and know how to use chopsticks. She told us all that after yelling at us for almost getting killed. It was so cool.
It does sound very cool. Did she share any of her investigative insights with you?
No, she told us not to worry about it. But she did tell me to work on my stealth.
Will you?
Yes, Blaze offered to help me.
Did he now?
It was embarrassing to watch.
I'm sure it was. Were you shaken up at all by the wildfire badgers?
No, I've encountered countless horrifying creatures in my time. You cannot meet them with the fear of death still beating in your heart.
Wait, so you've met monsters before? What kinds? Which ones are your favorites? Which are the first ones you ever saw? Did they try to eat you?
Of course I've encountered monsters before. They've been a part of my life for many years. The shadows are full of them.
Really? That's scary.
Of course it is.
So the first monsters you ever saw were shadow monsters?
No, they were much worse than that.
What is it?
Can I have a drink after all? The words aren't flowing easily.
Of course. Same as last time?
Yes.
Let's see if I can find something sweetly charismatic. This time I know how to make it right. I have to use the feather. Alright, let me get a sip of water real quick. Okie doke. 2 more portions, charisma. And then 3 portions, intelligence. There we go. Sunny breeze. To help our rogue find his words. A drink, just for you.
Thanks.
How is it?
Fine.
That means it's perfect.
So, where was I? Oh, right. Shadow monsters. Back when I was younger, I had just joined the Shadow Banes and was eager to prove myself. It's said that there are great riches far in the depths of the Gravelmock, a dangerous mountain range in eastern Fasoa. Hidden treasure troves full of precious gems and gold, and I owed some debts. Hoping to find some jewels, I made my way there to the darkest of its crevices. Guarding its depths were creatures no one would ever choose to face. Bleak stalkers straight from the Twilight Chasm. Hideous creatures that have every right to be associated with the Nightmare Realm. They typically feed on rocks and gemstones, but they seem to think bones have the same general consistency. I wasn't able to harm them with my mortal weapons, so I distracted them with some of the gems I had managed to pocket earlier. It was a close call. I will never forget their twisted antlers and beak-like snouts.
They sound kind of cute.
They were not cute.
If you say so, maybe one day I'll encounter some.
Pray you never will.
All nightmare, no shadow. Deep within the Gravelmock hide long-lost treasures and terrifying bleak stalkers, though the verdict is still out on their cuteness level. Our miscellaneous quests with no matching pieces.
No thanks.
What is happening now? Ah, Care! Welcome back, Care. Are you alright? Yeah, of course. You want a drink? Yes. Give me something strong, please. No watered down muck. Got it. Strong for our friend Care. Southern Brawler. Excuse me. Ugh. 1, 2, 3. Suddenly just had the very strange urge to cough. Southern Brawler for our friend. Strong and with 0 water, just how you like it. Thanks, needed that. You're welcome. Say, Innkeep, you got room in your neat little book full of recipes for one more drink? I absolutely do. I have plenty of room for way more than just one. Sure, got one for me? You bet. It's what my baba used to drink back in my day. My adventuring reminded me of it. Sailor's Courage. Ah, oh, that looks so cool! The Sailor's Courage gives even the driest landlubber the qualities of a good sailor. A lot of strength, a dash of defense, a shot of charisma, and the inability to know fear. A perfect all-rounder. Well, almost. Who needs common sense anyway? Spinach not included. Thank you, Care.
Why are you so sad?
I ain't sad.
But you look sad, and you sound sad, and the innkeeper looks worried, probably because you're sad.
I am worried. Don't be. Oh my goodness. Hold on, my bub is awake again. Alright, sorry, my apologies, she had to go to the bathroom. Okay, we are back. Okay. Like I said, I ain't sad. Not really. More, I'm not sure. My chest feels tight and I feel lightheaded. Maybe I'm dying.
Those are all side effects of being sad.
Who are you anyway?
I'm Melly, the world's greatest detective.
I'm Carolyn. Who's that punk next to you?
That's my sneaky assistant.
Oh, sorry about that, Agua. Hopefully it was just while I was gone, and hopefully didn't miss nothing. He got a name? Malachite. Ah.
So, I would like to detect why you're sad.
Likewise. Does it have to do with that wyvern chimera whose saliva you were hunting for?
You met a chimera?
A wyvern chimera, yeah.
That's so cool. Why? How? You're alive.
Sure am. Do you remember that forgetful vampire, Melly?
Of course.
He put out a quest for chimera saliva. He thinks it may be able to produce a sunscreen strong enough for him to walk in the daylight once more. Carolyn was brave enough to pick up his quest.
Wow, that's amazing. How would you even get the saliva of a guardian?
By killing it.
Oh.
Would you like to tell us what happened? Is that really necessary? I think it might be good for you. And very interesting for us. You don't really want to disappoint Melly, do you?
Miss Carolyn, will you please tell me the story?
Fine.
Thank you.
I didn't mean to kill it. Seems like an extraordinarily blasphemous thing to do. For someone non-religious, you concern yourself an awful lot with it. Just trying not to be a dick, that's all. We can say that! We can say dick, but we can't curse! Alright, cool. I'm here for it. Usually I got no trouble at killing beasts, but my Baba would have lost it if I had told her I harmed a guardian. I think so, at least. Not like she'd ever fought any of them. But she had the natural ability to know when it would have been right to do so. I ain't got that kind of sense. We'll see about that. How did the fight start? On my way there, I changed my mind from fighting to sneaking. Thought if I was quiet enough and had the veil of the night on my side, I could just steal the saliva from right under its nose, or maw. Drooled quite a bit, that thing. But I didn't know my way around the quag mangrove, and I wasn't as quiet as I should have been.
Oh, I know all about that. But you got a giant sword, so you were prepared, right?
Of course. Innkeep here even hooked me up with some fire resistance. Came in handy. And this sword, well, was made for killing beasts.
Even the good kind, I suppose.
Is it a magic sword?
Not sure. Doesn't do any magic tricks. But it's stronger than your average steel and can resist even the highest heat, even without practical potions. Used to belong to my grandma. She left it behind for me.
That's so sweet.
Your parents gonna leave you anything?
No, they weren't expecting to go, so they didn't think about that in time. But that's okay. I can find my own treasure.
I'm sure you will, kiddo. So the Chimera noticed you? Yeah. Sly Beast pretended to be asleep while I approached it with the bucket. When I tried to catch its saliva, it snapped at me. Would have taken my arm if I wasn't so tough. The ensuing fight was something else. Next to its dragon head, it sported a lion and a snake head. They fought me all at once with overwhelming ferocity. It was the fiercest enemy I've ever encountered, and even though its fire couldn't harm me, it took everything in me to best it. I may have defeated it in the end, but I felt honored to have fought such a formidable foe.
So you defeated it with your badass sword?
The child can say ass? I did! This weapon really saved my skin. Dealing the final blow, I felt like my grandmother was holding my hand and guiding me towards victory. Or maybe I just imagined that. Maybe. Maybe that doesn't matter, as long as it felt real. Maybe. I even gave it a proper burial. It deserved an honorable send-off. I almost left the sword with it too, but it's too good of a weapon. Then the dead don't need swords anyway, and a chimera probably doesn't need a sword anyway. Yeah. You know, I did achieve her dream. I saw a wyvern chimera in the flesh. I fought it even, and then I killed it. Does that mean I killed her dream? I think it means her sword saved you from dying. I'm sure that was a dream of hers too. Possibly. But she would have found another way out of it, I'm sure. But she ain't here, so I thought maybe it was time I put her to rest as well. Left my goodbyes for her with the chimera. Maybe it can pass them on. May Tuat listen to your pleas. May he find that much mercy in his cold, dead heart. Is he dead, you think? Tuat, I mean?
He does reside over the spirit realm, and only the dead can go up there, so he must have died to have gotten there too.
Or he's always existed there, was made to watch over the dead. He's a god, after all. There's no clear consensus on what the great spirit dragon really is. A dead dragon, a god who could always control death from his very inception. A reflection of what we believe death to be, death itself. He could be anything. What would you like him to be? What hopes do you have? I hope he's kind.
I hope so too.
Then I think he's kind. Maybe we should follow his example. That's what heroes are for, right? Indeed. You're one of those, right, Care?
Of course she is, silly.
I have to agree. You know what would be very heroic of her?
What?
If she brought the saliva to Kyle, the vampire. I'm sure his joy about finally being able to walk in the sun would be extraordinary. Too lazy to go yourself? My domain is merely my tavern. You're much more likely to run into him. Fine. Might as well. Need to get moving anyway.
You're leaving?
No, just need to move around. Any of you happen to know where I can find this vampire? Last saw him at the west gate. Being fireproof, you should have no issue out there.
I knew where he wanted to go. I overheard him talking about it.
Care to share?
I want to trade it. The information, I mean.
For what?
Can you teach me how to use a greatsword?
That's it? Sure thing. Right now?
Is right now okay?
I've got the time. It might take you more than one lesson, though.
That's okay. I've also got time.
It's a deal, then. I'll show you the basics, and you tell me where to find the vampire.
Yippee!
That is, if your assistant is all right with that.
Don't care. Not my circus, not my monkey. Yes, not my circus, not my monkey.
Okay, kiddo, let's go. Innkeep, can we use your front yard? Of course. Go wild. Will do.
Are you coming too, Mel?
No, I'll stay here and have another drink.
Okay, you can join us later. I can't wait to learn how to fight. It'll be so helpful for future adventures. Innkeeper, do you have any quests I can go on after this to practice my sword and stealth skills?
Not yet, but I'm sure something will come in. Be patient. I promise I'll have a quest for you soon.
I can't wait. I'm going to destroy any challenge with wits, stealthiness, and giant swords.
I know you will.
But first, I gotta practice. See you later.
It changed his nameplate. I like her ambition.
I like her naivety.
Some would call it optimism.
A waste of time. Delusions get you nowhere.
You would know. Ouch.
Another drink, please. Same as before, sweet and all.
Coming right up. You got it. Bloop. Sunny breeze. Ta-da. 1, 2, and then fill the rest up with intelligence. Ah, my nose is itchy. Here we go. Sunny breeze. Ta-da. Cute. Some sweet optimism for my most pessimistic customer.
This is sweet enough to make me optimistic for future drinks.
Wow, I'm proud of myself here.
You should be.
So, Malachite.
Just leave me to my pondering.
Got it. Dang, you just stay here all night?
Hiya, Innkeep.
Hiya, Fable.
I'm so happy to see the tavern looking healthy again, and you too. I'm sorry it took me so long to check in.
That's alright. I hope the last 2 days weren't too hard on you.
No, not at all. I was just very busy. A bunch of the Ashen Grove trees got knocked over, and I spent a lot of time rescuing and leading group therapy sessions with the local wildlife. And of course, I had to check in on all the nearby settlements too, see if they needed help with any damage after all of that.
Did Uncle Dragon make it?
Yes, the werewolf settlement took a bit of a hit, but everyone made it out okay. Mr. Dragon was making emergency soup when I arrived. I think he's a stress cooker.
It's very nice of you to check in with everyone.
I had to make sure everyone was okay. I used up a lot of my healing salves, but that's what they're there for. I'm not happy I had to use them, but I'm glad I was prepared. May I request something?
Go ahead.
Do you maybe have a drink in your repertoire that can assist someone in a situation like me? Your drinks are powerful. I'd like something that would make me tougher while also replenishing my social energy. I think I'm all done with helping out now, but a drink like that would be a real game changer in case something like this happens again.
I don't think I have a recipe for that yet. But don't worry, I've already got an idea.
Oh, a new drink! 1,000 Winds!
Swept up in the 1,000 winds, you become as charming and elusive as their elemental messengers. Somehow, that feels exactly like resting on a tropical island, enjoying a refreshing drink and pleasant company. Its airy swirls are perfect for avoiding unwanted questions. But even without such a drink, I'm sure people were very thankful for your presence.
Well, they weren't mad about it, at least. Though, I sort of feel like people aren't really as concerned as I thought they'd be.
When I saw the stars fall, I thought for sure the world was going to end.
Yes, I recall.
You were right that it wouldn't, of course. But I thought that people would be a little more freaked out by the lack of a night sky. But everyone just seems to be okay with it. I asked one of my sisters about it and she said, "Who cares? Some wide-eyed adventurer will surely put them back at some point. Let's worry about replanting these tomatoes." I don't even know if you could put them back.
You can never put back what's lost. But you can always replace it with something new.
I'm not sure that you can replace the stars, or if you should approach loss that way.
It's all a matter of perspective. I wouldn't mind a bunch of trees up in the night sky for a change.
Right, but it still would be much nicer if some things would just stay the same.
They never do.
I'm just happy everyone is okay.
Did you check on Care yet? She should be hacking my terrace to pieces outside.
I did. Outside, on your definitely not hacked up terrace. Just out of curiosity, do you own any wood glue?
Ugh.
It was nice to see that she's okay, too. I was a little worried she would just leave and never talk to me again. So it was nice watching her train Melly with so much enthusiasm, and to catch up a bit, that too. She tried to rope me into their greatsword training.
Did you accept?
I'm not really a sword kind of elf, but it was fun to watch her teach Melly. She's very sweet.
Indeed.
And I was just relieved to see Carolyn doing all right. And she was relieved about Mr. Dragon.
And about you, I'm sure.
Maybe.
To celebrate our well-being despite the absurdity of this world, how about a drink?
I would love a drink. Can I have something agile and swift? I still have to make my way back home later, and I could use some speed for that.
I'm sure I'll find just the right thing. So I'm assuming it's probably this new drink we got here. So let's see, we've got the 1,000 Winds. It's got 3 parts charisma. And let me see that picture again. What has it got in there? Maybe the snow cones? No. Let me see. Not the snow cones. Maybe the feathers? Bubby, you're fine. Maybe the feathers. Yeah, so we got 2 parts charisma. It's got... The feather gave it 1 part that. So then... Oh, nope, wait. Don't pour it. 2 parts defense. There we go. 1,000 Winds. Cool. Did it. Give a wrong drink to an adventurer. Wait, no! No! I quickly made drink for you.
Oh, it's,
You can just say you don't like it.
No, it's good. A surprise, but good.
Oops.
By the way, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Fable. I'm an elf and a ranger, and I come here a lot.
They are also an incredibly courageous and capable hero.
That's not true. Not yet. I'm working on it. Being a hero, I mean.
In the world? Oh, what is she doing? Okay. Well, my little one's getting a little too fussy. So we'll go ahead and save here for the night so I don't have to keep getting up with her every like 10 minutes. Because she doesn't seem very happy about this. So we'll go ahead and stop for the night.
All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me tonight. We got a little more progress through. And we got a couple new drinks, and we got to see Kyle again. Glad that Kyle was able to appear while Agua was here so that you could see your lovely vampire. We will be back Thursday evening with more Graveyard Keeper. It's been a little bit since we've played that, but we'll go ahead and do that. And then Saturday, we'll be playing more Tavern Talk. Again, thank you everybody so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely rest of the week until Thursday, and I will see you all next time.